Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I do apologize for the lighting. It's 5:30 in the morning, but this is the only time I had today to film this, so lighting's a little bit off while the sun comes up. Maybe we'll see. No, the sun comes up that way, so we might not see the pretty sunrise, but we are doing a Q&A today. You guys, I haven't done one of these in a while. So I just asked you on Instagram and on my Facebook page for some questions, and I'm just gonna answer them for you. So let's just jump right in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It helps to support me. Let's get started. All right, I got the questions up on my laptop per usual. All right, so see if I can zoom in here so I can see a little better. First question, what are you going to school for and when are you done? Okay, I am going to school for, my major is health sciences, healthy lifestyle coaching. So essentially I'm going to school for fitness and health coaching, and that'll be a bachelor's in health science, and I will be done June 24th. So very soon. And I go to Arizona State University. What is progressive overload and how do I do it? Okay, this is a good question. Progressive overload is essentially overloading your muscles every week so that they do not get used to the same weight you're using in your lifts. So let's say you are doing a weightlifting program, and if it is a good program, you should be doing the same exercises essentially every single week with that day. So every week when you train legs, it should be the same lift. Every week when you train chest, it should be the same exercises. So progressive overload is how we advance in that. Instead of switching up exercises, we switch up weight so that our body is being overloaded, so that our muscles are being overloaded to help them grow. Because if we do the same exercises at the same weight, the same sets, the same reps every single week, our body's just going to adapt to it. So progressive overload is either increasing the weight, increasing the sets, or increasing the reps. So basically increasing the intensity of the exercise every single week. I am so sorry. That truck needs to get its brakes checked out. I shut my windows so that like the traffic noises would go away, but I guess that didn't work out too well. So how do you do progressive overload? You find a solid program to follow. Usually they're around 8 weeks. And then every week with your exercises, especially I try to focus on compound exercises. You will either increase the sets, increase the reps, or increase the weights. If you have a coach, they should be doing that for you or telling you to do that. If you're doing it on your own, I'm sure the program will have like the sets and reps differ, but always be focusing on, okay, what did I lift last week? Try to add 5 pounds to that. But, do not sacrifice your form. If you lifted 115 last week and this week you add on 5 pounds and it's really hard and you're kind of like your form is off, go back to 115 and focus on form. It is okay to not increase weight every single week. We want to make sure that form is good. So progressive overload again is increasing weight, sets, or reps every single week with your exercises to overload your muscles to help them grow. What are your current fitness goals? Wish I could tell you. We're in an 8-week challenge right now. My goal at the beginning of the challenge was to lean out because summer's coming up, and that is still a goal of mine. And I kind of want to like shift the narrative. I am not leaning out just because summer is here. I am very confident in who I am, and I have struggled with body confidence for a very long time. However, I am now in a place where I am confident in my body. And yes, I still have days where I don't feel confident, but for the most part, I'm very confident in who I am. And I don't feel like I need to lean out for the summer. However, I was doing a small bulk over the winter, and then I was at maintenance for a while on 75 hard, really trying to build muscle. And I did. I feel very strong. So now I want to lose a little bit of body fat just so that, I can see more of that muscle definition. So I guess that would be my goal right now, is to lose some body fat, get some muscle definition. And I'm also really working on strengthening my core. That's something that I've neglected for a long time. And I'm not trying to get a six-pack. I'm trying to strengthen my core because that's very important for literally all movements, all compound lifts, day-to-day life, balance, coordination, all of that is a huge part of having a strong core. So I'm just trying to strengthen my core to help with my performance in my lifts and in my day-to-day life. So those are my goals right now, I guess. How did cutting out caffeine work for your acne? Are you still doing it? If not, how long did it last? Okay, got a few questions about my skin. So for those of you that don't know, I have struggled with acne for a very, very long time. Like, I can't remember the last time I didn't have acne. And it is something like very sensitive to me. I just told you guys I'm a confident person, but my skin is my biggest insecurity, and like, I'm not gonna hide that from you guys. I think the more I hide it, the more I'm insecure about it. Listen, I have acne and I'm very insecure about it, but I did some things to figure it out. When I tell you guys I have done everything in the book to better my skin, I have done it all. I did some chemical peels recently. I've done facials. I've done every single skincare regimen you could ever imagine. I cut out dairy, I cut out meat, I drink a ton of water. Like, I have a very healthy lifestyle, so it was really hard to pinpoint what exactly was causing my acne. I have switched medications, I have taken medications, like, it's all over the place. But at the beginning, or like a few weeks before starting 75 Hard, my acne was really, really bad, and I read somewhere that sometimes caffeine can cause inflammation and breakouts with acne-prone skin. And I was drinking a lot of caffeine, and when I say a lot of caffeine, guys, like an absurd amount. I work at Starbucks, so I was going to work and I was having a venti blonde roast right when I got there, and a venti blonde roast has probably the most caffeine out of all the Starbucks drinks. It's got upwards of 300 milligrams of caffeine in it. So I was having that, and then I was having a second coffee with like 3 shots of blonde espresso, which is about 90 milligrams of caffeine per shot. So 90 times 3, what is that? 90 plus 90 is 180, plus 90 is 270. So I was having like 570 milligrams of caffeine at work, and then sometimes taking pre-workout. So I was having way too much caffeine. So I just decided to cut it out completely, switched to decaf, stopped taking pre-workout. And I did that I'm kind of still doing it. I drink a little bit of caffeine now, but not even near what I was. It's hard to say if that's exactly what worked, but I will say my skin is the best it's ever been right now. And I think that played a role in it. I think that I don't believe that having a little bit of caffeine is going to hurt me, but I do believe that the amount I was having was not helping the situation. So combining that with like drinking all of the water in 75 Hard, and then I also started using a new face wash. Those 3 things truly helped me clear up my skin. Okay, then there was another question about acne, so I'll just go off of that. It just says, how did you clear up your skin? So I started using a new skincare regimen. It's called Kiva Organics. I'll type that out in the description for you guys. It's a 3-part skincare. It's like an essential oil-based skincare, and that worked wonders for me, you guys. I have never had a skincare product work for my skin. Like, it's usually like it works for a little bit and then right back to normal. This has worked wonders for me. So I cut out caffeine. I started using this new skincare, and then I also started taking an antibiotic from my doctor. I tried to get into the dermatologist and they were booked out for a year. So they could not get me in, which really sucked and was really discouraging, but my doctor did start me on an antibiotic for my skin. So those 3 things combined really helped me clear up my skin. It's not the greatest right now. But I would definitely recommend, like, if you're really struggling, consult your doctor. If you drink a lot of caffeine, try that. And then the Kiva Organics like skincare regimen, it is a cleanser, I don't know what the second one is technically called, and then a serum. So it's a 3-part skincare routine, and that literally changed my skin completely. Plans/goals after graduation. We got lots of them. Okay, so I graduate in June, and you know what, guys? I don't really know. I am applying for jobs. I don't want to spill too much information right now, but there are a couple things in the works. Pretty excited about them. So exploring that. For after graduation, it will be like personal training, fitness coaching. When I say a couple options, I mean one. Kind of got something going for me right now, and just seeing how that plays out, not depending too much on it. I'm very excited about it, but I don't want to like get my hopes up too much just in case something doesn't work out. But I will tell you guys about that when I feel that I'm ready, or when it's like solid in place. So there are plans for after graduation in regards to getting a job, and I will say just that. And I also plan to continue doing this, continue doing my Instagram, continue doing the fitness coaching and that aspect that I'm doing now with First Form, and then continuing in my Facebook community. So I won't lose you guys, I promise. I'm gonna keep doing this, but there is an exciting opportunity for me. And I can't wait to tell you guys about it, but not quite yet. So there are plans, there are goals. Goals are to just help as many people as I can reach their goals and understand their potential and live a healthy lifestyle. And for me, goals are to just love the life that I live. I've been working a job that I dislike for a very long time, and I am very excited to actually do something that's meaningful every single day. So those are the goals. Okay, I'm gonna lump these together just so that it doesn't take so long, but would you do 75 hard again? And then best/worst part of 75 hard. I would do 75 hard again in a heartbeat, absolutely 100%. No questions asked. I would do it again. Why am I not doing it right now? Just because I don't even have a reason. If I tell you guys a reason, it's gonna sound like an excuse. There's just a lot of stuff happening in life right now, and I'm not doing it. But I could start tomorrow if somebody told me I had to, so we're good there. I love 75 hard was the best thing I've ever done for myself. If you guys are curious about that journey, I did a whole recap on that. Best/worst part of 75 hard. I don't think there was a worst part. Obviously it was hard, but it was so fulfilling, and I just simply felt grateful for my health, for my body, for my mindset, for the support I had in my life the entire time. So favorite part of 75 hard probably was the outdoor workouts. Especially towards the end when I started running. That was just really gratifying and made me feel really, really great. So highly recommend 75 hard. Thoughts on restrictive diets? No. Restrictive diets are not sustainable, and I don't promote them. Is 75 hard a restrictive diet? Yeah, it is. And that is to create discipline, and that's not something that I feel I would do 24/7. It was hard, but I was able to do it, and I had the right mindset for it, and it created discipline in my life. But I would not recommend doing that all the time, because the more restrictive your diet is, the closer you get to like binging and that vicious cycle, in my opinion and in my personal experience. I just don't think restrictive diets are sustainable, and I think the longer you restrict, the worse your relationship with food gets. That's just my opinion. Are you not a vegetarian anymore? I thought I might have explained this, but maybe I didn't. No, I'm not a vegetarian anymore. I was a vegetarian for like almost 3 years. I did a school project my freshman year of college on vegetarian athletes and how it helped their performance. I went vegetarian while I was doing that project just to like see, and I've been a vegetarian ever since. I was like loosely not eating meat then, and then I got pretty strict on it probably like 2 years ago. in all honesty, I'm not like a huge fan of meat. I don't eat red meat still. I don't like red meat, but I don't mind like chicken and turkey. So I added that back into my diet just for convenience, honestly, and to help me with my protein goal and for more like for less processed sources of protein. I was doing a lot of like the vegetarian meats. And those are heavily processed, and I wanted to cut that out. So I do eat chicken and turkey, but I don't really eat red meat. So that's the 411. How long have you and Ethan been together? We've been together for 4 years this July. The boy is stuck with me. 4 years this July. So we've been dating since we were 18, which is insane. What is your job? Okay, I work for Starbucks. I'm a shift supervisor at Starbucks. I am a personal trainer and a fitness coach. I do a lot. And a full-time student. Is that a job? I think that's a job. Okay, I want to do this question last, just so this video doesn't go super long, and I really liked this question. So this person asked, what is on your vision board? My vision board is very special to me. If you guys don't know what a vision board is, it's essentially, it doesn't have to be a board, but for me, it's a board with pictures and images that represent my goals and the things that I want in my life. I'm gonna go get it actually. So I have a whole video breaking this down, and if you guys are interested in that, check it out. But this is the new and improved vision board. And I have some more images coming to add to it. But this is just really a representation of my big goals and things that I want in my life. So just a couple things like graduation. This one will be coming off soon because I'm graduating soon. My dream car is a white Grand Jeep Cherokee. It's in the works. And then I have some other things on here like some quotes. This is one of my favorite affirmations. It says, I do not chase, I attract. What belongs to me simply finds me. I love this. I say this every single day to myself. Travel, 10,000 followers on Instagram, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, a beautiful home. This is just a random house that I liked, not the one that I want, but a great relationship, great friendships, debt-free. This is a big one. Paying off my student loans before I have to start paying them. Working with First Form in any way, shape, or form. This one says opportunities are all around me. So if you guys want a more in-depth description of my vision board, I have a video on that. But my vision board is just a representation of my goals and aspirations for my life. And yeah, it changes, when something completes, take it off and add something new. And it's right by my desk, which is probably where you guys saw it, but it's something that I look at every day to remind me of what I am working towards. So a couple new things that will be added to this very soon. Some things that are in the works that I really want to work out for me, so I'm gonna put that on there. But yeah, that's my vision board. So that is all the questions I'm gonna answer today, just so that this video doesn't go too long. But if you guys ever have any other questions, feel free to message me on any platform and I will get back to you. But again, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your questions. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help support me, and I'll see you next week.